Hey, this past Thursday, while working, I was doing a delivery at North Parks Mall. So I made my delivery, put my equipment back on my truck, got in the truck, started to drive off. When I drove off, I got to the stop sign next to the parking garages, and a group of three people they walked past. When they walked past, I started paying attention. It was a guy, he had like the hair on the front of his head and everything else cut off. Forgot what the name is, what the name of the haircut, but just a patch of hair right here. Uh, he had his chains on and all his jewelry, and then I looked behind him, and he had two. It was two slim girls, and they both were dressed the same in some brown outfits with like some brown like quick little outfits with uh with some black slides on. They both were dressed the same. So I kind of pretty much put one and two together, like, okay, he probably pimping them girls or whatever, hey, whatever, whatever. And they walking kind of slow, and I'm paying attention. I'm looking. I'm like, man, them girls, like, they look like, I'm looking at their body ratio. I'm like, man, they look young, but I'm like, they look young, and maybe they got butt shots. I'm being honest with you. And I'm looking. I'm like, they look young. Maybe they got butt shots. I don't know. So I'm looking, and then like the girl in the back, the one who looked a little bit younger, she like ran behind the guy. I mean, not behind the guy. She like ran to catch up with the other girl. Whenever that younger girl started running, I just seen like I seen a baby that wasn't no 16. I mean, that like a 16 is a baby, but that girl who ran in the back, she was not even 16 years old. She couldn't have been from the way that she ran. And when I seen that, I was in shock. Like I was in shock. Like what am I seeing? Uh, but yeah, that like that girl. Like when I seen that, like the girl in the back, she couldn't be no older than 14. And I could be wrong, but I don't believe I was wrong. That little girl was no older than 14 years old, man. By the way, I heard she was already looking young. They had the real long hair on and had they skimpy outfits on. They had that, and and they. I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't looking at them sexually. I was just like I was observing. They butts were both the same. So like I'm thinking either y'all got butt pads on or y'all had butt shots. But your body like is not matching up. I done been around a lot of women, like y'all like it's not matching up. So I'm like, y'all look kind of young. And when I seen the little girl run behind, I'm like, this is a baby. This is a baby. And the guy, he see me looking, but he just keep walking. He looked, then keep walking. And I drove, and by the time I got like before I even got out the parking lot, I'm confused. I'm like, man, should I should I should I stop, turn around, and go confront him? Like what can I do? What should I do? And I felt like that I had messed up because I didn't honk my horn. I didn't hop out my truck. I didn't say nothing. I didn't do nothing like for whatever reason. I like I told myself, like, not as they walking past, I think the thought probably ran through my mind, but I'm still in shock. Like I can act like I'm a buyer. I can act like, I'm trying to get their number. I'm trying to meet up later on just to get in just to, just to get the hook in the fish, but I didn't do nothing, and I felt horrible about it. I felt horrible about it. Long story short, it opened my eyes. Like, yes, some of these kids are getting kidnapped and getting sent overseas. Some of these kids are getting kidnapped and being right up under our nose. Some of these kids are running away and meeting groups of people. But at the end of the day, these children are being trafficked. They're being in different. I'm pretty sure in more ways than we can imagine. But a major way is sex trafficking. It's a $1 billion industry, and it's not only what we think. It's not only millionaires and billionaires and people who look sick. It's our brothers and sisters who are pimping these little girls. I'm not saying everybody, no everybody. I'm not saying everybody, but if I'm gonna say it, bro. If you see it, you need to say something. I feel horrible because I didn't say anything. But if you see a baby out there, man, rather she ran away or whatever, and this is all races: whites, blacks, Mexicans, Indians, Chinese, everything. If you see them, you gotta say something. Like you gotta put yourself within that firing range. You gotta sacrifice yourself. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. These kids are being trafficked. They may be running away, but they're being manipulated for whatever reason. There's no reason why a baby 14, 15, and even 16, nobody at all, but these babies, come on, man. Come on, man. We got to do better. So, yep. I don't know about everything that's on Facebook saying kids missing, but I know for sure that this stuff is real. I seen it myself this past Thursday, which was July 18th, 2024. I'm out.